Hi, welcome back to Examining Life, a life that's worth living. My name is Amanda. Thank you so much for tuning in today. First, I would like to thank my subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and click the red rectangle to subscribe. And I'd also like to thank my patrons. Thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate your support. And today I am back at the University of Ghana. And today's question is, what ethical criteria do you live by? And if you like this video, please share. So today I'm speaking with Solomon. What ethical criteria do you live by?
As a Ghanaian, brought up as a Christian, to know the precepts and the laws of God. So, basically, the ethical criteria I live by is actually biblical. Things that are of God and things that are of God. That's how I used to determine what is right and what is wrong, and what people do that I see to be right or wrong. When I'm to take Bible aside and to use logic or philosophy, ethical criteria I live by is if I'm doing something to somebody, or if I'm doing something and it's affecting somebody else negatively, then I know that is wrong. But if I'm living my life or doing something that's not affecting anybody in any negative way, then I know, there's nothing bad about what I'm doing. So basically, that's the ethical criteria I live by.
You mentioned the biblical aspect. Can you give me an example?
So, for example, the Bible says that you are not supposed to steal or accuse your neighbor falsely. If I'm doing anything like that, my conscience will just, my mind will just take me to the Bible like, hey, Solomon, that's what the Bible says. You are lying against your neighbor or you are stealing. So, that's very wrong. So that's how I know what I'm doing is wrong, basically, when it comes to the biblical.
Today I'm speaking with Helen. What ethical criteria do you live by?
Upgrading life in the rural area, in the city, trying to see that the less privileged are supported in terms of caregiving, especially the elderly, the less privileged, the orphans, the sick who lack care. So these are my areas of interest.
And how will you help these individuals?
God willing, I'm hoping that people of God will also help me to help these people, maybe making provisions to their upkeep, their feeding and accommodation, clothing and medication. I'm hoping that God will touch individuals to also help me to be able to reach out to these less privileged and needy ones.
So today I'm speaking with Esther. And what ethical criteria do you live by?
You have to be humble, so everything will be good for you. In Ghana, most of the time, some youths do not show humility. They just show any attitude to anybody. But you have to be humble so that people will get to know you and know that this is you.
Showing that you're genuine. How do you show humility?
Let's say the shuttle. When you are in the shuttle and then somebody who is older than you comes and then the person is standing, you can get up and give your seat to the person.
And so who am I speaking with today?
Ifya Baron.
And what ethical criteria do you live by?
I believe and live by the fact that when you are good to people, definitely the universe will find a way of being good to you. And if you are bad, it's vice versa.
How do you define what is good?
Oh, naturally, with religious backings, you can just tell what is good and what is bad. It's an instinct, you take something that does not belong to you, it's bad.
Can you give me an example of something that defines someone as good?
Well, helping the poor is good. Not even the poor per se, even a friend in need, you can always help.
So who am I speaking with today?
I'm speaking with Kwiku Boateng.
And what ethical criteria do you live by?
When it comes to ethics, it's personal. It depends on the way I feel more and the way I see things and the way people react to me. Yeah. That's how it's going to be. Let me be able to either be good to you or be bad towards you.
So it's kind of relative based on the situation.
Yeah, relative.
Can you give me an example?
Okay, an example. I don't like people staring at me for too long. Yeah, if you stare at me for too long with a certain eye, it makes me feel you have something against me or you want to do something towards me.
And then how would you respond in that situation?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you what you want. Why are you staring at me? What's your problem? Can I help you?
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments below how you would answer this question. What ethical criteria do you live by? And I would like to thank everyone who spoke with me today. Thank you very much for participating in my project. Happy travels. Thanks. Bye.